Alright guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Toby Samuel. Just in case this is the first time you're meeting me, I just want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment to our videos, and as well share the videos to any platform you think is necessary. So in today's update, I'm going to show you a video clip of Asari Dokubo asking Nigerian government to release Nnamdi Kanu before it's too late. And then also other video updates follows. Watch the video and drop your comment.
You cannot protect the people, allowing Nnamdi Kanu to come out. Maybe because of one man, hundreds of people will be killed every day. Allow him to come out. It's as simple as that. The life of these people are more precious, more important than keeping Nnamdi Kanu in the prison. You do not have the power, the strength, the wherewithal to provide security for the people. We are not talking of property. We are not talking of, you don't have. It's as simple as that.
I'm not a tribalist. I'm not a tribalist. And that is what makes us different. We want, if I'm criticizing you, I criticize you with fact and figures. I'm going to tell you how all of them are. Do I explain? One, starting from Atiku. Atiku was indicted in the United States for money laundering. He's a criminal. How do you think that if Nigeria is the United States, Atiku will come back and start contesting with the criminal record he has had for money laundering? Tinubu was indicted in the United States for drug pushing. The records are there. So it's criminal. Nigeria is being ruled by criminals, and they bring criminals. Peter Obi his name was in Pandora. He didn't deny it. It's also the part of international money laundering crime. He has $15 million in offshore accounts.
But surely Obi, being a southerner, is on the side of your people.
That is the problem. Why must you have somebody that have to be in the side of my people? That is the dangerous diversity that have brought us this far, because it will never work. Everything about Nigeria is what favors my people. We want a Biafra where everything favors everybody. But when you have Nigeria, it is either Fulani. Now we don't even have Hausa anymore, because Fulani have overshadowed them. So it is either you are fighting for Northerner as a Fulani Muslim, or you are fighting for Yorubas, or you are fighting for Igbo people. So how can you continue that in
Enugu State, and how to strengthen interstate ties and improve regional security? He will also discuss the anti-grazing bill and restructuring. Thanks so much for joining us on Newsday.
Thank you very much, and thank you viewers for tuning in.
So let's start, with the Southeast Governors meeting. What are your thoughts on their resolve to meet with President Bola Tinubu over Nnamdi Kanu's predicament?
Well, basically, political issues and political prisoners have always been treated in a very different way from the ordinary criminals on the road. When you are in government, you have to display a lot of wisdom in handling political issues. I'll give you an example. United States had already cornered Julian Assange, the WikiLeaks founder, who they accused of leaking some classified document that embarrassed United States. But they also realized that they had to make a balance between free speech, between the freedom of journalists, and trying to bring a journalist to trial. They know that Russia is holding some of their citizens who are journalists, and they are trying to bring espionage charge against them. Knowing this, they know that even if they bring this man to the United States, they will still, face some backlash. They now went through wisdom and did a plea bargain and released this man from jail and allowed him to get back to Australia. Nnamdi Kanu has not done anything that other people from other zones have not done. We know about Sunday Igboho, of the Yoruba nation agitator. We know of the Boko Haram people that say they want a different country where Western education is an abomination. These people have been released. Not just that they have been released. In the case of Boko Haram, they've been re-assimilated to the society, given plum jobs, even in our military. They've been given money and been resuscitated reconciled and rehabilitated. Why is Nnamdi Kanu's case different? There is an ethnic and some unnecessary bias that is keeping that man in jail. The government should be wise enough to release this man. You can use the Julian Assange option. If you don't want to say you are losing face, you can release him conditionally. You can release him unconditionally. As a lawyer, I've watched the legal issues very clearly. And I saw that even in the courts, from the High Court to the Supreme Court, there are discordant tones amongst them. Even in the issue of bail, some of the tier of the courts are granted him bail. Even in the issue of the charges, some tier of the court had quashed all the charges. So you can see that the government has a lot of places it can stand to release the young man and bring
that kind of system.
Ozuzu ahụ megidere ha, ozuzu nkwọ megidere ha, ozuzu eke megidere ha, ozuzu orie megidere ha, ikwu nne megidere ha, ikwu nna megidere ha, ikwu na ibe megidere ha, agbata obi megidere ha, enu megide, enu na ana megide mmụọ si n'oge ha dọrọ anyị na mmanwụ. Ụmụada megidere ha, nyomọna megidere ha, Wizigwe megidere ha, ọda amụma megidere ha, ọda ana megidere ha, Ngwakụ megidere ha, Zinụzọ megidere ha, ozuzu ahụ megidere ha, ozuzu nkwọ megidere ha, ozuzu eke megidere ha, ozuzu orie megidere ha, ikwu nne megidere ha, ikwu nna megidere ha, ikwu na ibe megidere ha, agbata obi megidere ha, enu megide, enu na ala megide mmụọ si n'oge ha dọrọ anyị na mma.
If you're a freelancer or you have a digital skill like copywriting, marketing, programming,
Simon Ekpa standing tall, good guy fighting for us all. Biafra nation you defend, with love and spirit you won't bend. Strength and courage in your heart, from Ghana to Nigeria we all start. Thank you Simon Ekpa, we adore. With you leading we soar. Simon Ekpa, the good guy, blaze our flags out and touch the sky. Biafra love in every beat. With your spirit we can't be beat. You fight with passion very strong. To you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very strong. To you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. In brightest day or darkest night, Simon, you are guiding light. Together we'll find our way. With your spirit here to stay. Biafra's heart, it beats with pride. Simon Ekpa by our side. No matter what it takes, we'll strive. With you our future comes alive. Your flags I touch the sky. Biafra loving every beat. With your spirit, we can't be beat. You fight with passion very strong. To you our love will always belong. God a choice in singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very strong. To you our love will always belong. God a choice in singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very strong. To you our love will always belong. God joins in singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. In brightest day or darkest night, Simon, you're our guiding light. Together we'll find our way. With your spirit here to stay. Biafra's heart, it beats with pride. Simon Ekpa by our side. No matter what it takes, we'll strive. With you, our future comes alive. Biafra's heart, it beats with pride. Simon Ekpa by our side. No matter what it takes, we'll strive. With you, our future comes alive.
General of the State Security Service at Diolaja over the secret police refusal to allow lawyers access to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Kanu, who is facing terrorism charges, had accused the DSS of refusing him access to his lawyers. He has been in detention since he was brought back to Nigeria from Kenya in June 2021 under the controversial circumstances. His legal team has repeatedly accused the SSS of denying them access to Kanu. Well, we have joining us in the studio lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Aloy Ejibako. He joins us now. Thank you so much, Barrister, for joining us. Help us make sense of this. We understand your client, Nnamdi Kanu, is accusing DSS, first, violation of court order, and then, of course, access to his lawyer, based on the fact that he might have access to medical care and all of that. The second thing is also to begin trial. But the argument the DSS is putting forward is that there is no case in this, and that because the former judge who was presiding over the matter, Binta Nyako, withdrew from the case. So that's the argument the DSS is putting forward. And they are saying there is no case in this particular development. What's your reaction to this?
Well, we disagree. It's the legal opinion is based on the wrong premise that the recusal of Justice Binta Nyako invalidated all the orders she issued in the case. We disagree with that. As a matter of fact, the private counsel to the Office of the Attorney General took prompt steps to file a process in court advancing this argument, seeking a nullification or maybe a blessing of the court to nullify all the orders issued by Justice Binta. In the case, just by virtue of the recusal, we filed a counter process, arguing in the opposite. And we disagree with this totally, because if you indeed, all these orders are null and void by virtue of the recusal, it is also the same Justice Binta Nyako who issued the order of remand that led to the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, as a matter of fact, our counter-argument can be used as a sword and shield. So, if the court was going to grant their application to invalidate all these orders, it would naturally lead to the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the same order, the same judge issued the order of detention. So that order should have been invalidated. So, but our position is that the DSA should not be allowed, or the federal government should not be allowed to cherry pick the orders to obey and the ones not to obey. So evidently, they want to comply with the order of detention by continuing to detain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they now don't want to comply anymore with the order on the visitation regimen for counsels to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the crux of the matter.
All right. The counter, you filed a counter,
process.
Yes. How is the court reacting to that? How is the court responding? What is the process to listen to what you've already filed?
Well, because of the significant merit of the counter argument we filed, on the next adjourned date for the hearing of the case at the Court of Appeal, their counsel rose in court and withdrew their application. That tells us that they no longer maintain that position. So now that DSS, subsequent to that, refused us access to Nnamdi Kanu, we started wondering if it's a case of left hand not knowing what right hand is doing. Because we did advance the information to the DSS and said, listen, the application or the legal position upon which you are placing restrictions on counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has changed or has been withdrawn by your counsel. But they continue. So that left us with no option than to pursue